Hello everybody. So this is Prabhat Kumar and your coach, and I am going to give you a very introduction of Python for data science. And this is first part Python for data science, and the second part will be machine learning features. And with these two part will cover most of the things that is there in the content for the course, and course name is data science with Python. So we are basically going to understand data science and all their important algorithms with the help of Python programming language. So this is the orientation class, and in this class we are going to discuss about what are all the course content we are going to cover in this 2 month, and every weekend we will be having some lectures, and in the lectures we will discuss lots of things, and meanwhile in the other times we will either capture our lectures as a presentation video, and that will be uploaded and that will be available as the part of program with this. So you will have the following things that you can read at your leisure. Also you can study, you can practice from here. So orientation program that we are doing right now will be available here, and then we'll have the introduction to data science, and after that we will have data analytics overview also, because data analytics is still different, because lots of mathematical concepts that we will be dealing will discuss there. And then we'll come to the next chapter, that is Python setup. How do we set up Python so that we can work on it using Anaconda and Matplotlib and all those features. And then we will learn some basics, and then we'll go for some basic statistics with the business application. We'll learn some fundamentals on mathematics and statistics that is required for further practice. And with all these things in mind, we can proceed on some tools like NumPy libraries, which is helpful in mathematical computing. We'll also learn SciPy, that is scientific computing, and then we'll come to Pandas, which is helpful in data manipulation and data wrangling tool of data science. And after that we will also complete about Matplotlib for data visualization. So these are the quite fundamental things that is required as part of Python learning, and these Python learnings will be helpful in data science further. So we'll do a complete a project with data visualization, and that project will be from the finance area, like a stock market data we see every day. So how can we visualize those data into a more graphical and more meaningful way? So that we will see with the project with example of data visualization. And after that we will see online lectures, and online lectures with week 2. So there will give the summary of what all we are going to cover in the week 2, and all those things will be there. Like today we are giving orientation session as a week 1, so like that there will be week 2 lecture. And then we will go with scikit-learn, what basic data science algorithms we implement with scikit-learn, the machine learning library of Python. And then we'll go back and we'll start from everything afresh, and we'll see how data pre-processing is required initially, then how do we do the supervised learning, and the classification techniques are used, then feature engineering is also employed in between, and then unsupervised learning like clustering and all those things are also done. So these are all the basic techniques that is required before we go to any other conclusion. At that point of time we will take a break, and we will do some more things with the online lectures of week 3, and there we'll discuss more things. And then we'll go for time series modeling, and then we'll go for recommendation system. You know, recommendation system is something in which we recommend a product by analyzing histories of other products, related products and all. So their correlation works a lot, and this algorithm when discovered for the first time, it brought revolution in all this online marketing, in which we give rating, and based on rating we derive some meanings, and then we gives recommendation to other similar products. So that we will discuss in detail, and after that we will go and we'll see what is there in the artificial neural network. So this used to be my favorite subject when I was in college, and that time I developed the entire artificial neural network from scratch, and I did it in C and C++. You can imagine now everything is done in Python with the help of so many libraries, inbuilt libraries. We are not required to write even so many codes, just a few couple of codes will do everything. And that time nothing was like that. I did developed everything in C++ on my own, and then I completed one artificial neural network that will recognize a character from the given image. So that was done by me during my college days. So this is all we are going to discuss, and with this we can conclude the entire session, and this will take more than 2 months. I'll try to complete it within 2 months, but let us see, it may take more than 2 months. So depending upon how punctual you are, uh, it will get completed soon. So this is all about the lessons that we have, and before we go further, let me tell you that we are going to start with the introduction of data science, and that will complete right now. And let us see, this is here. So introduction to data science. As we proceed, we can see that you should be wondering what is actually data science. So data science is nothing, it's just some common definitions are there. You can go through each definition and you can think what actually data science is. So a powerful new approach to make discoveries from data. So this is something which is data science, in which we make discoveries from data. So data is the fuel, we burn the fuel and make discoveries, we make give energy, like that. And an automated way to analyze enormous amount of data and extract information. So this is also called data science. And then the third definition, that says the new discipline that combines the aspects of statistics, mathematics, programming and visualization to turn data into information. So this, the overall thing is called data science. So data science actually is limited to the statistics, mathematics and programming, and visualization of same into a more critical things, more predictive things, more things which is likely, which otherwise we cannot predict by using any other earlier methodologies. But data science is something which uses some intuitive methods of predicting things. So this is what is data science. So why data science is different from other science? Because in other science we employ lots of physical objects and we do lot of things, but in data science we require data. Data is not having its own mass, but it requires massive objects to store data in it. So if you want to store less data, less heavier object will be required. If I'm talking about all in latest scientific norms, then if we are using, if you want to store terabyte and terabytes of data and lots of data, then little heavier object will be required. So data itself is not heavy, but to store enormous amount of data we require little heavier object. So that is all here.